This is Case Tools Lab exercise number 8, and in this exercise we are going to see how to draw a deployment diagram. So to draw this diagram, the problem that we have taken is to draw deployment diagram for the application Karna University. The system should contain the following elements: show which software elements are deployed by which hardware elements, illustrate the runtime processing for hardware, provide a view of the hardware system's topology. Now let's see how to draw a deployment diagram for this question. So as you can see here, the syntax or the symbols or the notations that we use here is, these are the nodes. As you can see here, these big boxes are called as the nodes: the web server, applications and database. So inside the node we have artifacts and ports that are subdivisions or the things that get access from these nodes. As you can see, there are many nodes inside these. There are many ports and artifacts inside these three nodes, and also there is association also linked with all of these artifacts and ports. Now let's consider the first one, that is web server. So in the web server we have a client server, admin server and a main server. So what happens in the client server? Client server is a server which gives access only to the client. The client can have the access to this server, and also they can store or retrieve data and also search about the data and stuffs like that. The administration server is only the admin will have the access to this server. They can store or retrieve data. Then there's a main server which is for the backup, that is the client server and the admin server, both of them work together in this main server and provide it acts like a backup, and also it gives the access to the main person, that is a chancellor or maybe the vice chancellor. Then the next one is application. So in application, we know there are many applications like My Karunya, courses, online payment and administration. Then we have admissions also. So what exactly happens here is, as you can see, we have My Karunya and courses. These are used by the client servers because the students, they are having an access to this these both applications. Then we have online payment. Online payment can only be paid by the client, that is the parent or the student, but it has full access. The full access is given to the admin server. Then we have the main server where all the admission details and all the administration details are all being stored up. Then we have the database. So in the database, what happens is, as you can see here, all the ID and passwords are being stored. So for My Karunya we use a different ID and password, as well as for the courses. So we have two IDs and passwords which are being matched correctly. So, and then we have student details. So online payment, then administration and the admission forms, all three applications need access to the student details. Only if the student details are being provided, they will exactly know who has paid the fees and who has done the admission, and who has how many number of arrears and what is a CGPA and many more informations like that. So this is how a deployment diagram has to be drawn. So thank you.